Happy Sunday, everyone. This is SNES Sports and Games, and today me and my family, shout out to my Uncle Pete and my cousin Chris, we all fixed the kiosk today. We have two pre-owned controllers. The ones that were on here were beat up, so we just got two other pre-owned ones that were in better shape and put them on, which was very easy to replace. So we're happy about that. I have the other two controllers now. They're all apart, and I'm using them for parts, so if anything goes on these controllers, I can always swap them out. Even if I don't have the parts, I can always just buy another SNES controller, but they're hard to come by. I got the two for $20 for the two, so at a game store. The Game Zone in Hillsdale, New Jersey. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the kiosk. Hit the switch on the back. Hit the TV. Turn it on. Let's turn this baby on. I actually haven't played this game yet, but this is the rarest SNES game I own. So, other than the kiosk, but the kiosk not a game. I heard it's an awesome game, so I can't wait to get my hands on it and play it a little bit. Alright, let's switch out for. This is a sports. Yeah, this is SNES Sports and Games, so let's plug in Madden. Madden 4 to be the first Madden to have NFL teams.
It's in the game.
If you can't tell, I'm an Eagles fan, so go Eagles! But yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to John Madden Football.
Awesome. Big fan of the Madden games. I still play them for the newer systems, so pretty cool. Okay. Next, I'm gonna plug in another sports game for you guys, and this is the not for resale Stanley Cup. So what I did to the unit was we took out the cords for the RF, which I have right over here. Boop. And we put in the AV cables, hooked up the speakers. So now we can use AV with it, which is pretty nice. It's very easy to replace. The controllers are replaced also. Like I said before, they're very easy to replace. I could have got reproduction controllers brand new in the box, but I wanted to keep it classic, so I got just the regular controllers. I won't ever sell this. When I do get married in a few years, I probably am going to bring this to my house with me, and if my wife doesn't accept it, I probably will get a divorce with it. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, I'm not getting rid of this for nothing. Okay, so you know. Let's shut it off, eject it, and let's plug in a game that if you haven't played this game, even for the Game Boy Advance, you probably been under a rock. I played this personally on the Game Boy Advance first. I'm 19. I'm not in my 20s, so I remember this on the Game Boy Advance first, and then the Super Nintendo. Sorry about the camera, guys. It's my iPhone. I don't have a real camera. So, you know. Okay. I'm going to show you guys two more games. that these games came with my kiosk. So, Monopoly. Okay. I have to show that more. And fighting game, Pit Fighter. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna sit. The reason why I replaced the controllers was that the one controller, the D-pad, did not work, and the other one was very discolored. And you know, these do get discolored and everything, but you know, it's just hard to keep up with. But I don't really care because these are in pretty good condition. So, you know, these are in okay condition. These triggers are the ones that are imprinted on, and these triggers are the ones that are painted on, and just the way how I got the controllers today. But they can always be replaced, because I actually opened up this one and I replaced the start button. The start button was torn, so you know, I replaced it myself. Me and my uncle did it, and me and my cousin did the other one. So anyway, I am probably gonna get the keys from somebody from Nintendo Age. So I really hope that I do get the keys for this unit. And you know, it's a very easy kiosk to maintain. I thought it was very hard till we opened it up, and it's pretty simple. I mean, it's easy to replace the AV cables, the RF cables. Any cables is really easy to replace, except the controller arms. I mean, they're hard to find. The controllers are replaceable. I mean, everything is pretty much replaceable. But I wouldn't, if I was replacing the controllers like I did today, and let's say if any of you that have a kiosk want to, I would stay strictly to the original controllers. I wouldn't get any of the reproductions. I'm sorry, but I like keeping everything original, even though they're not the original controllers. I think that the guy that had this before me put on the controllers himself, because I don't think they were the originals either. But I could be wrong. But me and my uncle both think that they're probably not the originals. But they're the closest thing to originals, and you don't really know what's the original controllers, because these could have came from a kiosk too. They're just the same controllers. So, you know, that doesn't really matter to me. But, you know, it's a really nice unit. And for what I paid for it, I'm really proud of it, and I won't ever sell it. Now this is like my own arcade machine. But I don't let really nobody touch it other than me. Maybe my sister, maybe her boyfriend, my cousins, but not really. Well, my older cousin, since he knows what this actually is, and me and him are only a few months apart, so I mean, he's old enough to know not to break it. But I'm a little bit more lenient now, because especially now I know I can replace the controllers. I can just go to the Game Zone or to a flea market or to Digital Press, to any other game store around me, and just buy the controllers. And for $10 a piece, that wasn't that bad. So I mean, if I ever need replacements, or I can ask one of my friends that I know that has Super Nintendo or collects games. So I mean, they're really easy to come by, so I don't really care about that. I'm more concerned about the system. I mean, the TV is not the original TV, but I can probably find a monitor pretty soon. I do have the cable, it's in the unit, so that's a plus. And yeah, I mean, it's a really nice unit, and I'm proud of it. And I don't know, man, this is just awesome. It's like living my dream. I always dreamt of two things in my life: to own a video game kiosk, and to own some ringside wrestling chairs, which I obtained in a 2-month span. This what happens when you're single for almost a year. you can focus more on yourself and then focus more on women. But you know, it's pretty awesome. Another thing is, I recently completed my first year of college too, so I'm very proud of myself. Well, I am very proud of myself. And also, I want to give a shout out to my mom because she has to put up with all my collectibles around the house, and to my grandma too. But I mean, if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I would even put all my stuff. I mean, I got stuff everywhere. But, you know, this is my prized possession. Even though I kind of do have a PS4. But this is my baby. So, you know, awesomeness. Awesome. Alright, like, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Nintendo Age. Same name as my PSN. Well, really same name as my Twitter and my Instagram, but instead of the underscores, there's an X. So, you know, I'll leave them down in the description. And before I go, I'm going to leave you guys with a game. And I'm going to be really cheesy. And it's going to be Super Mario World because everybody knows that game. So here you go, guys. Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulties, but you know, you know what? I'll even play a few seconds for you with one hand. But yeah, everybody, this is ASAT Sports and Games, signing off. Have a nice Sunday, or if you're watching this on any other day, have a nice day. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.